Hello guys and welcome back to another Anime Adventures video. Today I want to give you 7 helpful tips and just interesting facts about the 19.5 update, so you would not miss anything. Before starting, make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe one. And now, let's hop right into it. First tip is, of course, will be about contracts, the main part of a new update. Now we have this little icon called contracts below the trading button, and also the legendary assassin NPC, aka Sakamoto. If we click on the icon or speak with Sakamoto, we shall see the new event to appear, Assassin Contracts. You can take up to 6 contracts, if, of course, we'll manage to beat them in 1 hour. I suggest you to clear penultimate contract, as it's not that hard and gives you just tons of rewards. Forget about first 3 contracts, they give you barely nothing. Of course, it would be good to clear the last contract, but I recommend going for it only when it has such a crazy element boost. As you can see, just due to this boost, I was able to deal the most damage in the lobby with my Sasuke's. But for now, what do you get from those contracts? Assassin tokens and death dices. Right now, there is an even banner in the game, with the units from Sakamoto days. I didn't know if they are all good, but they are decent 100%. And here you need to spend the currency that we got earlier, the assassin tokens. Be ready for getting nothing. As you could have seen, I spent 400 tokens and got no mythic. But with the help of a death dice, you'll be able to get guaranteed secret unit. Of course, to get this dice, you still have to be lucky enough, but having a 33% chance of getting these dice from the last contract make it an easy task. Just get 4 of them, and you will be able to get the new secret Switchblade. Also, don't worry, even if you are not that lucky to get the new secret, you can get a guaranteed mythic from the new raid stage. The unit itself is called Spider, and he's obviously a Phaeton Porter from Hunter x Hunter. And he's good. We don't have that much good physical burden units, and the bro is also full E and hybrid on the last move. So make sure to give him the Infernal Gaze, aka Sharingan Eye, and you will get actually pretty good unit, just by clearing 15 raid stages. Editor's note. To be honest, I don't know if you should give him the Infernal Gaze, as actually there is a new relic in the game called Infinity Blades. And this relic, it's just broken, guys, actually. I will talk about this relic later in the video. You can skip to the time where I'm talking about it to understand why this relic is so broken, and this relic is good for physical units. So maybe technically it's even better than Infernal Gaze, but we need to see, we need to test it. Anyways, let's get back to the video. Talking about relics, there is actually a new one, an Endless Blades. You can get it for 10 relic shots, which are obtainable through the Dragon Ball raid. This relic gives you kinda good physical damage boost, physical pen, which is physical penetration, what means that you are going to ignore some physical resistance on the stages, where there is one. And also, this relic gives you a tasty crit chance for your units. But that's not all. The active ability of this relic is super interesting. It's 1000 stings. Put it simply, if the enemy unit will be dismembered, then he'll take additional plus 0.02 of their current health as true damage. Of course, the percentage may be different, but it goes something around this value. Just for you to know, Dismember is an effect which causes enemies to take 20% more physical damage permanently, and new update units have this effect. Of course, not everyone, so when the wiki will work fine, check if your unit have this effect. But even without this passive, the effect of this relic is crazy. You can even compare it with a Mirror Blade, as Mirror Blade is much worse. So make sure to get the Endless Blades. We have been talking about a new update, but now let me talk about some old stuff. And this is an Infinity Mansion. With this update, we are still on a season 11, even though I thought we will get a new season. So make sure that you have cleared this mansion to stage 100 in the season. Get the limited unit locked in the Puppet Star. Also, in this update, there was a lot of new quality of life features, and I want to talk about them all. Firstly, for the most maps, graphics were updated, but to be honest, I don't see almost any difference. Maybe I just haven't seen those maps, but I suggest that all that devs have done is just change the lighting for some maps, and that's it. And I am happy with that. Secondly, idle now negates high cost debuffs. When I was reading this in a patch log, I thought that idle is super meta now, as she can just remove the challenge from the high cost, but it's sadly not working like this. To put it simply, idle now ignores the high cost by herself, and when you place idle on the field, she removes the high cost from the unit's placement. Sadly, unit upgrades are still getting affected by high cost, but now you anyways want to bring idle to the high cost stages. Thirdly, here goes a bunch of new UI upgrades, such as now you see the amount of takedowns on your placed unit, which can help you understanding how many kills does it need to get enough for the ever. Now you see the new moves of the units in their progress bar, as well as new active abilities. The new move has an orange color, while new ability a blue one. Now, if the stage has a buff or a debuff, you'll permanently see this in the right side of your screen. Finally, we have keybinds in this game. You can upgrade your units by pressing R on your keyboard, and X if you want to sell the unit. If you want to get the unit in your team, but it's already full, the system will ask you if you want to replace the units, which helps with setting your team quickly. And talking about teams, now you can manage your teams much more easier. The team panel now works like a template, where you can load, save and delete the templates. And I guess that's all for quality of life features. If I have forgot about something, write it down in the comment section. And finally, that was it for today's video. If you find this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to be subscribed, as right now I'm making tons of live streams where I just play anime adventures, speak with the chat, and we all are just having a nice time, so make sure to subscribe. I hope that you will have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, and peace.